Yes, I did this already. I am gonna go to where your dot is, anyway.
Dodge. Everybody. Do you get it? It's like shots.
Yeah.
Except instead of alcoholism, it's
Wait, is this
it's the word dot. Did you get it?
dots?
No, you gotta explain that. You gotta run that by me again.
Okay, so there's a man who likes to drink.
Yeah.
Okay, are we all clear on this much?
Uh-huh.
What is
That man
drinking?
is Little John. So drinking is when you ingest fluids into your body. Ideally via your mouth, although butt chugging is an alternative that is very popular. We're not going to go into that though. And so the hit party rock band, the hit band LMFAO made a song once called Shots. Feet, Little John.
What
Now,
about his
Little
feet?
John, it's about his feet. And so, Lil John is, he's like, hey, you know what I like to do? Shots. Which, I mean, is a little bit distasteful yelling shots in a nightclub these days, what with all the murder that goes on. But, so this man was like, shots, everybody. And this was encouraging his fellow party people to ingest large amounts of an alcoholic beverage known as tequila, which traditionally is ingested with a slice of lemon or lime and some salt, so as to quell the demons inside. Now, in this case, however, he was suggesting just drink it straight so as to enrage the demons. So he wrote this song, and to get his message across, he felt he had to be very clear about exactly what he wanted and who from. And so he said, shots, everybody. Shots, everybody. Which is his way of saying, my fellow people, today we stand on the precipice of our own destruction, and we can either back down, slowly pushing each other off the cliff, or we can embrace our fate, jump boldly into a new world, and just come to terms with what happens when it happens. The demons that we are fighting, they're not evil monsters looking in the shadows. No, they are inside of us. And we fight them by feeding them this poison. But what we need to do is drown the demons. So I say to you, drink the beverage and quell the demons. And so that is what his song is about. It's really urban poetry. Often it's misinterpreted because, well, the influence of hardcore drugs such as jazz cigarettes and, well, ecstasy, to name a few. Fairy dust is another one. It's like angel dust, as the kids call it these days. That's cocaine. Such pervasive drugs tend to cloud the atmosphere of this music industry, but really, it's poetry. And what Little John is trying to say is that we're all the same. We're not fighting each other. We're fighting ourselves. And so, when Tricky said, dots, it recalled from my memory the moment when I first heard Little John speaking up for the little man. And you know what that brought to mind? His famous poem, Shots. Everybody. So, you know, I had to make a reference, a allusion to a literary work that has inspired me many a time. And so I said back to Tricky, dots, 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 dots. Everybody. And that is the reference.
Beautiful.
That's some deep shit, man.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking this Little John person really is a visionary of our
I
generation.
love calling him Little John. It makes him seem smaller, more human, you know, like an approachable guy.
Down to
Little
earth.
John is gonna scream "What?" when you approach him, but Little John, he's just the guy from down the road. He sells drugs. You don't know, but what you do know is he parties hard. Which is really about embracing the concept of carpe diem, you know? Seize the day! Because the day's gonna end, regardless of whether or not you're able to remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, truly a visionary of our generation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm inspired. I'm inspired by this man. Yeah. He even has done work with children's cartoons such as Little Town, Lazy Town, the one with the memes.
Lazy
Yeah.
town.
Yeah.
Because he understands that teaching our children simple tasks, with cooking, really it enriches everybody's lives. Children, they might not have a family to call home, a house to call blood, but what they do have,
A house to
It's a
call
television-
blood.
a family to call home. But the point is, this Little John man, he says the same thing Mr. Rogers says every day. I want to get fucked up. But then he says, think of the children. Because the children, they need role models. And who's a better role model than Little John? That was a question. I was expecting an answer.
I don't have an answer. Unlike
No,
Little
neither.
John, I'm not a voice of a generation.
He truly is a beautiful poet and a beautiful man. Okay, I think that joke's thoroughly enough in the
Yeah.
ground. We're done. I think we've squeezed it for all you can squeeze. I think we've just wrung it out, you know?
We did it.
Life gave us lemons and we made lemonade.
Made a lot of lemonade.
Yeah. Too much.
Just